The session was meant to be a breaking point, a final push. Barry intensified the dampening field, cranking it up higher and higher, expecting Alina to finally shatter. But she didn't break, she pushed back. For the first time, he felt it, the chilling, immense weight of her mind pressing against his own. It wasn't a gentle nudge. It was a cold, sharp intrusion, a psychic scalpel threatening to peel back every layer of his carefully constructed defenses. To expose the raw, fragile core he kept hidden. The air grew thick, the silence deafening, replaced by the hum of strained machinery and the frantic beat of his own heart. His control was slipping, unraveling like a frayed rope over a chasm. He was losing. In a desperate, instinctive act, Barry reached up and ripped off the wig, the last remnant of his disguise as a detached, clinical doctor. The carefully crafted persona of Dr. Eris Thorne dissolved, leaving only Barry. He stared at Alina, not as a scientist observing a subject, but as a fellow traveler of the void, a survivor scarred by the same journey she was now undertaking. He wanted her to see him, to truly see the cost, the price he'd paid to navigate the abyss. He wanted her to understand the scars etched, not on his skin, but on his very soul. He laid himself bare, hoping for a flicker of recognition, a moment of connection, but Alina offered no sympathy. Her eyes, fixed on his, held only a steely, unyielding resistance. The psychic feedback loop between them exploded. The room plunged into a chaotic vortex of swirling red light and a deafening, droning sound that vibrated through Barry's bones. It was a sensory cacophony, a visual and auditory storm born from their clashing wills. It was in that moment, staring through the storm, that Barry understood. The partition between them wasn't just reinforced glass. It was a barrier of sheer, indomitable will. Her will. He was no longer looking at a patient, a test subject to be analyzed and controlled. He was staring at his equal, and that terrifying realization, that he was facing a mirror of his own power, scared him more than any cosmic horror he had ever faced in the void. He was no longer the master of this game. He was just another player, and the board was about to be flipped.